Hello, hello, and welcome back for yet another episode of RV Life, What I Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. Hi, I'm Danae, and this is episode 26. Every time I see the timestamp that I put on here, I am reminded that I need to adjust the time on my camera because to be fair, I could have definitely made this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I really don't remember, but I do think that the time on my camera is incorrect. Anyway, I was in the mood for chocolate, and I didn't want just plain hot chocolate, and I didn't want just plain mud water, even though the mud water does have chocolate in it. So I decided I was going to make use of that Christmas gift that I got of the hot chocolate mixes, and I chose to do the double chocolate blend with 2 little scoops of mud water. I'm also making myself a little snack, I guess, which is a cinnamon raisin English muffin with some Honeycrisp apple, dates. I think I put cream cheese on this and some fig preserves. Very tasty. Love that little crunch from the apple. Love the sweetness from the jam and the date. Okay, and it's a new day. I had just gotten back from the grocery store and I was like, I really didn't think this through. Even though I was cleaning out my fridge, it is still a small fridge. So I had to do some prep and kind of go through and figure out how am I going to store some of these things because they will spoil if left on the counter, right? So I'm doing two different types of potato side dishes. One is going to be part of my dinner, which you'll see me make later. And then the other part is just going to be a side dish that I can incorporate into a future meal when I feel like it. So starting with six, I don't know if I would call those small or medium, probably medium-sized red potatoes, getting those chopped up into a nice dice. I'm going to boil those and then separate half for a dilly smashed potato salad. Well, actually, no, dilly smashed potatoes. But I will also be making dill potato salad with the other half. So, I wasn't completely wrong. So for the rest of my new produce that I have brought home, I am pulling off all the stems on my little bell peppers here because supposedly those spoil first. I don't know if I actually believe that since I usually find the spoiling spot to be on the side of the pepper, but whatever. That's what I'm doing. And I will also be making a plate of diced vegetables that I'm going to incorporate into the dinner. That's going to go alongside those dilly smashed potatoes. So you'll see that I split, remove the seeds, sliced, and julienned, I guess, these bell peppers and put them into that jar that I previously had my asparagus spears in, just so that they would keep fresh and they would be ready for me to use later on. I do recommend that if you're going to do this process, make sure that you are refreshing the water after a couple of days. Okay, so now that those potatoes are done, I am pulling out those boiled eggs that I had done earlier in the week, and I'm going to be using the last two of them that I had for the potato salad. So diced up my egg along with some dill. I would probably say 2/3 of the dill for the potato salad. I also added pepper, some red pepper flakes, smoked paprika, two different types of mustard, a little bit of olive oil, mayo, and a splash of vinegar to get this together. It's quite delicious. I was very happy with it. I still have it in the fridge though, so I need to make sure I eat that. So for the second side dish, I'm making creamy smashed potatoes because I had some leftover sour cream that I just wanted to get rid of. So put that and the dill along with like salt and pepper and some herbes de Provence seasoning. Mixed that in and then ended up having that with my dinner. So you will have noticed, I think, that there was 2 frozen chicken breasts, and that's because I completely forgot to take them out and put them in the fridge to defrost earlier. So I did have to like do a quick soft boil on them and then took them out before they were fully finished so I could dice them up so they would be able to go into my frying pan to, well, skillet? I don't know. Anyway, so that I could saute it up with my vegetables. As far as spices go, I used Old Bay, poultry seasoning, some Cajun mix that I already had, and some umami blend because you know me at this point, if you've watched my other videos, I do love umami, all right? I feel like I put something else in here. I think it was turmeric and some annatto seasoning, mostly for color, but I do also like the health benefits and a little bit of the flavor from the turmeric. So the benefits to having made this saute that I've thrown together with all these different vegetables is I used, I think, like half of it to go with those smashed creamy potatoes, and then the other half I decided I was going to incorporate into fajitas, which I thought was quite delicious, and that was mainly because I was feeling lazy and didn't feel like making rice and everything else. Okay, and this is the new day. Should be a Sunday morning if I remember correctly. I am going to make some andouille sausage, some sauteed onion, and a scrambled egg to go alongside a whole grain English muffin. So while I get started on breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and make some mud water as well. I have started putting some of that black maca powder that I bought into the mud water, and I really like this combination. And then I typically will drink my mud water without any creamer, but today I felt like I wanted some cream in there, so I added some, I think it was French vanilla oat milk, and oh, it was so tasty, had a nice little nuttiness to it. Very delicious. And as usual, I will top my scrambled egg with some shredded non-dairy cheese. Hello. Can you focus, please? Focus. You can do it. Yay! There we go. so this is Sunday afternoon. My brother took me and one of his friends out for lunch. We went to some place called Soul Good, and I had a grilled chicken sandwich topped with brie. Very delicious. Had no structural integrity though. Like, it just kept falling apart in my hands, so that was my one downside. Oops, looks like we're at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching another episode of RV Life, What I Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. New episodes release every Sunday and Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified of additional content. Have a great day. Bye.